What's up, everybody? Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. This is a TCG player giveaway results video. So, as always, this is going to be a longer one. It's going to be thrown in the back just to keep the integrity of the giveaway so you know that, whoever wins was the actual winner and I didn't like record this multiple times or anything like that. I don't have the time to do that, and it's $15. So, with the TCG player giveaway, again, that is sponsored by you. Basically, you click the link in my description. It takes you to TCG player. Anything you buy, a certain percent goes back to me, which I return back to in the form of giveaways. I don't keep any of it except for the cents, which I don't track. But even then, it's just cents. So the majority of it goes back to you. So again, I appreciate everybody that clicks it and makes these giveaways possible. So with that, I'm going to go over what we're going to go over today. We're going to go over Hammergirl Anime. We're going to go over Bushiroad Global Online Store, a little bit of a Salt Lily, and lastly, the side Traumerei, just to make sure that there's no Dragon Maid scenario that plays out there this time around. We're going to now Hammergirl Anime. So Hammergirl Anime, I wanted to talk about just because there's so many people that ask me for store recommendations. This week I just got 6 or 7 looking for Hollow Live, and this won't help you with Hollow Live, but this will at least help you with future ones. I don't like vouching for any sort of stores because if I can't see them personally, then I have a hard time just trusting. So what we have here is a store that was recommended by people multiple places. Like you have people saying on Facebook, you have people, other YouTubers actually saying Hammergirl Anime is a great place to purchase from. I purchased from them personally, and my friend did too. Just to do like I've said before, I'm doing this whole mystery shopper thing. Since people don't know my name, I just went and bought a few items to see how it turned out. And the packaging was really nice. The price was nice. They even threw in bonus PR cards, so that was really, really nice. I appreciate that. I will tell you, I've had places that were recommended before that just were not up to it. I don't know if it's just because they didn't know who I was or whatever, which is good. You don't want to be known who as someone to know who you are, but like people that were recommended, like the packaging was horrible and the prices could have been like a tad better, but forgivable. But still, it's just it's not 100% like consistent. With Hammergirl, what I've seen is it's been pretty consistent from what I've gotten. If you have any experiences, just email me that like if you've had horrible experiences or anything like that. But overall, pretty solid and definitely recommended. So what I did here was I went and sent them a few questions. So we got Hammergirl Anime, great prices, selection, service, and $4.99 shipping. This is basically the same questions I sent to other stores. Other stores haven't gotten back to me, so for whatever reason, maybe they're busy. But what we have here is a few questions. First one was, can you tell me about how you plan on handling the tournament store PR packs? We know these tournament store PR packs are coming out by Bushiroad and to help actual stores out. And some of them were supposed to be given out as part of buying booster boxes and things like that. This is how Hammergirl is handling it. And there's one last thing I want to say about these answers. These answers are word from word, copy and pasted from the email I got. There is no editing or changing of any of it. I am not leaving myself open to any sort of legal things. This is just literally what they wrote, and this is on the screen. So if you want to just read their words instead of me reading it to you, then feel free. So the tournament store packs will be available in store at our regular Sunday events to people participating in the events Bushiroad says they are allowed to be distributed at. So basically what they're saying is we're going to use the PR packs as designed, right? Like if they're telling us this is what they're supposed to be used for, then that's what they're going to be used for. So plus side, good on them on it. I wonder if this is true about the ones that say you buy booster boxes for. We'll see. Like I'm going to buy one and see what actually happens for real. As you can see here, the location and hours, just so if you're around the area and you don't have a local to play at, here is Hammergirl. They are physically located at the following address in Rochester, New York. They are closed on Monday. Every other day they're open. And as you can see here, there are multiple card games that they play. Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Weiss, Mahjong League. There's a Mahjong League. Hey, what's up? Um, so you can see there's many things happening there, and plus side is they're not going to use the packs for something shady, or just to enrich themselves. So plus side there. Do you sell on TCG Player or anywhere else? And they wrote, we do not sell on TCG Player. There wasn't the anywhere else part, but as far as I know, online and in store, they sell anywhere else. Let me know. But realistically, I just wanted to know that because there are people, there are other sellers that, for whatever reason, have an online store and then have a TCG Player store, and they're different. They have different products, which is always weird to me. Maybe it's like a time issue or ease of use on TCG Player, but as far as they've written here, there is nothing on TCG Player. Lastly, the big one, mapping and dead boxes. So I'm going to read this word for word, and we're going to just go through this. We don't map our cases. All sales are pulled from the same cartons, whether in store or online. If someone orders, we just pull the next box from the case. Since many boxes are mailed out or not opened by customers in store, it is not possible to know what has been pulled from a carton. All loose packs on the shelf in store are shuffled from several booster boxes. For pre-orders, we stipulate that all boxes from the same carton, since early on customers are worried if they ordered a 4-pack they would get the last two from the box, that current box, and then the first two of the next carton, and one of them all from the same carton. So a lot of digest there. What the big ones for me that stand out is you definitely want to pre-order, right? Because after pre-ordering, once it's released and on the shelves, you could see it is the cases, the booster boxes are pulled from the same carton, whether in store or online. So if someone orders online or someone walks in the store, that'll come from the same case or carton. So you definitely want to pre-order. The pre-order is pretty solid price-wise. I'll show you the prices in a little bit. For pre-ordering down here, this 4-pack scenario, last two, first two, that's always nice. If you wanted it from the same case or carton, they at least give you that option that they're gonna be pulling it off from there versus that last two, first two. It's kind of funny when I was thinking about that because, sidebar here, if there was an SSP in one case, right? Like the drop rate on an SSP is one case. Would you want like a better shot by going one case, 4 boxes, or you want 2 and 2? So that wouldn't that be crazy if you get an SSP from that the two, and then the SSP from another one of the two, because you pulled from 2 cartons? That was interesting to me, but at the same time, some people want to offer the same case or carton, and that gives you that option. The nice part again is the loose packs. As you see, they're doing the blackjack method where you use multiple decks. So in that way, you can't really figure it out. I don't know if they tell people how many boxes they opened and shuffled together. I guess you could do the math on that to figure that out to see how many actual good cards are in there. But obviously, if you're an individual, you're just buying a pack or two. You're never going to be able to do it unless you buy all the booster packs, which is not very good. That's not cost effective, I don't think, unless you're super lucky. Um, so yeah, mapping or dead boxes is definitely not. It could be an issue, just someone walking the store and buying from the case or carton, like I said, after pre-orders ended, once it's sitting on the shelf. But what I've talked to in comments, I've talked to Pirate King, and we as customers know that stores need to sell the boxes. You can't, like, if someone pulled an SSP on the very first like booster box, is it really right for the store not to be able to sell the boxes? No, that's not right. We all want a fair shot at it. We want a fair shot at the sign card, the SSP, the SP, whatever else. OFRs. We want that fair chance. And reading this, what they had to write back, definitely seems like you have a fair chance at it. Okay, so that's why I like Hammergirl Anime. It seems very fair to me, transparent. So again, if anybody has any comments, please email me about like any experience you have. Do not write they did really bad or something in the actual comments. Just more because it needs to be verified and all of that stuff. All right, so when it comes to pricing, Hammergirl Anime, you could see this is Rebirth for you. The pre-order already ended on it, or I'd show you the pre-order pricing, but you could see boosters as low as 28.50 because Rebirth for you, I've seen places sell it for 35 to $40. So again, catching the pre-order for this website is really, really nice. I've seen with Weiss Schwarz, I believe it was down to like roughly $55. If I'm wrong on that, then let me know. But even after the pre-order period is over, let me just show you. After the pre-order is over, look at the price of this. $57.49 is how much it's going to cost you for a booster box. Even if you don't get the PR pack that comes for the tournament stores, that is a solid price. I know people are selling booster boxes in the $60, $70, right? But you can still find it. Just keep in mind that there are stuff missing right here, like Don Machi's missing. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? You don't see that here because it's gone. Like it's completely gone. So from their website, it's been sold out. Right, but 57.49. Catch the pre-order. Really nice. You can see Attack on Titan sitting here, and yeah, that's it. There was a star for shipping, so let me just show you that. $4.99 shipping. Shipping methods is USPS, and $4.99 shipping is only available to orders purchased and shipped within the US and applicable territories. Okay, so that $4.99 is what's there. They have an assortment of different card games and languages. So mainly what I'm looking into is sealed Japanese, right, for Weiss Schwarz. So as you can see here, we have Grand Shinchan, we have Million Live Saikano, Niji Gasaki, and we have Decide. So they also do have Rebirth for you. As you see right there, Card Fight Vanguard, a whole host of actual card supplies. So definitely a good place to check out if you're looking for a store. Like I said, you definitely want to hit up the pre-orders. And there's something else I want to say about the actual pre-orders as well. So you can see here when it comes to quintessential quintuplets, this thing comes out August. The pre-orders for that was in April, right? April 19th is when it ended. And my thing with that is I've always said I don't want to pre-order anything too early. That is definitely uh, outside of my window for pre-ordering. But at the same time, sometimes you just got to go with it. If they're solid and established, maybe you just do. For this pricing, I probably would do it. Order the pre-order. It's pretty solid, and I don't think they're going to throw away their reputation just to screw people out of like a couple pre-orders. I can't imagine that happening. But again, use caution. If you do not like that giant period of time of pre-ordering, then maybe you skip on the pre-ordering and wait for a little closer. Because again, even outside of the pre-ordering window, the price is pretty low. Just keep in mind, like I said, they have sold out of a bunch of things. Like Don Machi's gone, as you can see here. Tokyo Avengers is gone. You don't see that here as well. So there are items that are missing. But if you want Fate Grand Order Camelot, which isn't that great, you can pick that up too. And after the pre-ordering window ends, like once it's actually released, you can see they pretty much have the same price across the board: $79.99 for booster boxes and $21.99 for trial decks is what I consistently see here. For Idol Master, that's $20. But you get my point. It definitely benefits you to actually pre-order during that window. All right, so that's it. If you have any other stores that you want me to check out, please let me know. I definitely have checked out a bunch of stores. Like I said, the consistency on some stores is lacking because I try to make multiple purchases just in case, like one time it was great and the second time not. So Hammergirl Anime, I have purchased multiple times now just to make sure, and I checked with a friend. Okay. Bushiroad Global Online Store. What we got here? Bushiroad. It's their first anniversary of the store. So what they're doing is they're doing I guess, a purchase campaign. So what we got here, Bushiroad Global Online Store, again, if you haven't seen it, is your place to pick up merchandise for all different types of games. And they have a lot of different ones. Card supplies. They have some cards, t-shirts, wearable things. So what we got here is first anniversary campaign. Purchases over $35 on specific titles will have a chance to win a cast autograph from the same series. So if you want D4DJ Risa Tsumugi's signature, then you may want to actually purchase some D4DJ because that's the only way you're going to get it. You need to buy the actual title it goes with, which is nice because wouldn't that suck if you tried to buy it? You wanted Aimi's here, Bang Dream signature, and you buy Bang Dream, but then you ended up with Amane. Not that she's not from Bang Dream as well, but you end up with a car fight over dress like signed something. I don't know what they're signing it on, but you're getting a signature. But that would really suck. So it's nice that if you want it, you kind of target it. But plus side is if not a lot of people like that series, and I'm not saying people don't like certain series, but if you buy it, maybe you have a higher chance of getting it. And they don't actually tell you what your chances are, I believe. Right? Like it doesn't say like they're doing 10 autographs or one autograph. It just says you have a chance of winning one. So who knows what the actual percentage chances you actually will have or how many autographs are available. Plus side to this is if you buy during this and orders over $15, you will get a can badge. So if you like can badges and you purchase during this time, not only at $35 you're entered in it, but at 15 you get a can badge. So there you go. All right, Assault Lily. I was just scrolling through here the Weiss Schwarz Twitter page, the Japanese version, and I saw this Assault Lily. Look at this thing. This is a shiny PR card. Looks really cool. Anyway, so this is the PR card you will be getting for the DVD. It's not a DVD. It's actually a Blu-ray. So they shoved a two cards in there, I believe. If I'm reading this wrong, let me know. But I know this thing is translated, so there is a shiny version and a non-foil version that will be included in there. So if you like Assault Lily, just watch out for that. What is this? 10,780 yen. I know the yen is going crazy. Like I thought it was 135 to $1, which is insane. I remember back in my day where it was like 108 to 110. But the yen is definitely getting obliterated here. So if you are looking, if you like Assault Lily, maybe pick this up. The yen is in your favor at this point. And lastly, we have Decide Traumerei. Now, and the cold currency. I remember back in my finance days, we were playing with currency, and there's so much money to make off that. Not to say that it's good. I don't like watching someone's economy or currency get decimated, but there's people that bet up and bet down on some currencies, and it definitely sucks. But like if you're a person that are looking to buy certain goods, go traveling or whatever, like it's amazing. I remember going to Canada when the currency actually Canada was stronger or getting stronger versus the US dollar. It sucked. It sucked real bad to like buy things just because it should have been a lot cheaper. And then it went down obviously after a little after my vacation. So, but in this case, the yen is definitely getting hurt. And at this point, you can actually buy some things that will be in your favor. So I know a lot of people that are actually doing that in the card space. So check that out. Anyways, the side Traumerei, the cards have been revealed. There's this also applied floor rule. I didn't bother reading that, but so if you are interested in rules, you might want to check this out. But side Traumerei is coming out again, 19 SPs. The card list, when I took a look over it, why I'm doing this is because the whole Dragon Maid thing, where you had Toru and the TD being crazy expensive just because of the look of it. And then you also have some of the booster box cards looking really nice as well. So when I look at the side, it's definitely nothing special. You can see the biggest drawback I see right away is all the SPs, not even joking, all of them. From what I've seen, are the exact same. They use the same card art. Like you could see this one right here. Aya, Best Idol Aya. And she used the same one. The only difference is the signature on the SP. And you'll see that over and over again. See, so same card art. I really wish SPs would have the different card art with it. It just doesn't feel as special, right? Like I get it, there's a signature and all that on there, but for a set like this that I believe they own, I would have thought they would have made it like a little bit more magical, like Bang Dream or something like that. But or even D4DJ from Rebirth for You. But when I look at these cards, it's just very plain. They're plain. Like to me, I mean, if you like the anime, I think the cards look nice. But when you look at the SPs, it's just a little sad that they're exactly the same. So looking at the set itself, this one definitely stood out to me. Again, I'm not like a huge hardcore player, and people may say like you have no idea what you're talking about. But this card right here, this double rare Rando, definitely looked interesting to me. It's a 3/2, so I would probably look to build around this one. It uses memory, and then you also have the chance of dealing 4 damage with your climax combo. Um, and again, it deals with a lot of memory, so very, very interesting. I would, like, if I were to look at buying this, I would probably use this card for sure in it. So as you can see here, SP matches the same card art as that double rare. It's a little bit sad. And my favorite, Jessica, right here, it's still looking pretty plain. If you're wondering, she's actually an adult. She worked for the She said somewhere in the anime that she was special forces in the U.S. Army, but everybody confuses her with an elementary girl. So that's why this card says "still growing." Period, Jessica. That sounds really odd, but but she's still growing. She's drinking that milk. Right? Is that a scale back there? That looks like a scale back there. So she's still growing. She is quite the character, and she holds a big gun. So I enjoy that. And that is everything. I don't think that the side Traumerei is like one of those ones where um, a lot of people are going to get into meta wise. It looked like it was okay. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. Like it's not going to compete with a lot of other ones, but I think it's fun. It probably has its moments. I would say kind of like a Bofree. I'm not saying Bofree in this match at all. I'm not saying like that. What I'm saying is there's probably some niche uses for this deck. But I'll let the people that talk about actual decks and strength and all that talk about it. But for me, that's what I get out of it just by looking at it. Okay. Lastly, we have this giveaway to do. TCG Player giveaway again. Again, thank you to all the people that purchased off TCG Player that enabled me to do this. So what we are going to do, as always, we are going to spin this 3 times. The first 2 don't count. I am just showing you that this actually works. And so, first one, again, first and second don't count. Number 1, number 1. Okay, their kid. And again, we leave you on here. You did not get removed. Number 2. Mar. And it's still on. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, that thing's really loud. Let me turn that down. Okay. So lastly, this is the actual spin that counts. Again, winner, you have... I will write back to your reply in the comments on that video. You have 1 week to get back to me, and you need to email me with your username and then also with the number that you chose for verification. Okay? Good luck, everybody. The Mar again, dude. It was meant to be apparently. So the Mar again. You have. I will. Let me see. I wonder if you actually. So, let me. I'll go back and check. But anyways, you got 1 week to do it. If you didn't write me a comment, then you're going to have to send me an email. But we'll see what's happening. Okay. All right. Again, appreciate all of you. As always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside of your budget. Have a good one.